So I want to save this as two different versions, one with my lines and one without my lines to turn in. But since I colored in my page, I can't see my vanishing lines very well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move them. My vanishing lines happen to be on layer 4 and 5. I can click on layer 4, hit this blue Move Layer Up button, and that moves that up. Let's do the same thing with layer 5. Now we can see all my vanishing lines so that when I go to turn things in, I'll be able to do that. So to do that, we're going to first do the one with lines. We are going to do a save as. You're going to name it Steele, or your last name, Final W Lines. And what's very important is that you change it to a PNG, which will flatten it so we can see it on the internet. So we click Save. We say OK. We want to see flatten. Yes, that's good. And it's all down to one layer. We're going to Control Z to get all our layers back. And we're going to unclick the other two boxes. And I'm going to also unclick my walls in the background because I don't need that anymore. And I'm going to go to File, Save As again. And it already has Steele Final W lines. I'm just going to add Out. And again, very important, change it to PNG and save and say OK and flatten. So I have those two different versions now that I'm going to turn in. I'm going to go over to Google Classroom. I'm going to click on Final Perspective, and you know how to get to Google Classroom. You're in your mail, you go down to More, and you go to Classroom. So I'm here. I'm going to go to Final Perspective, Add, Upload File. And again, we're doing two of them. So there's Steele Final with outlines. Now I'm going to go and add the second one before I turn it in. Upload File again. I had with outlines, so now I'm going to do with lines. What's really important is that you see those faded thumbnails of your image. If you're not seeing these, and notice there's this little red triangle showing that's an image type file. If you see a blue triangle and you don't see anything here, you have the wrong file type and you need to do it again. You should even be able to do this. Click on it and it should show you your picture online. If that's not happening, then you've got the wrong file type and you need to unsubmit it or exit out and find the right file or resave. So click Turn In, click Turn In. Once you've got yours turned in, you can go and work on your sketchbook.